G'day guys, how you doing? It's been a little while since I've done anything with the Sportsmans, so I thought I'd do a Sportsman video today. So you all know BSA Model 5, the Sportsman Model 5. 5-shot, bolt action, removable box magazine rifle. The catch for releasing the magazine is actually on the magazine. Well, I've had this for about, I'd say about a year, 2 years now, and it hits the target pretty good. Thunk. Doesn't jam too often. Speeds on the magazine pretty good. You can single load it. That works pretty good. We are going to talk today about the origin of the Sportsman rifles. With this is Birmingham Small Arms Company Limited Sportsman 22 cartridge, made in England. That is it. It just says Sportsman, no Sportsman Model 1, 2, 3 or whatever. This is the original rifle that they came up with. I ran the serial number. It dates to anywhere from 1950 to 1955. Let's do a drive-by. And down. Same cut stock. Holes drilled for a rear sight with BSA stamp. Open the bolt, there's a groove there, pull the trigger, bolt comes out. Interestingly, it has a what looks to be like a half cock notch. So you put that in, close it down, that rocks at the full cock, and by pulling halfway, click. It doesn't seem to hold, but we're going to shoot it. Ammunition is Winchester Gold as normal. I'm going to try, I've only got the one GoPro here, the other one shit itself. I'm going to try on the gong dual plate down that way. Takes a while to get there. Yep, we're hitting it. I want to test out that first cock. Does it have enough oomph to fire? No. Okay, so off the bat I am noticing comes to ejections, you open it, it has just enough oomph to pull it out, but then it doesn't want to throw it. Looking inside, there's a cutout right right there, which is what I think is supposed to allow the cartridge to catch on to throw it. Ow. I'll throw a few more rounds into my pocket. So to show that extraction thing, donk. So opens, comes back. Oh, then it ejected. Maybe pull it to the side. There, see, comes back, goes click. And you can just throw it straight onto it. And just close without too much hassle. To operate the safety, push forward, and pull back on the cocking piece and rotate, and then that disengages the trigger but still allows you to operate the action. Definitely knows how to throw them. Quite a nice little rifle. It's perfect for training kids how to shoot. I'm quite enjoying just smacking some steel with it. All of the bluing has worn off, but you can, I don't know if you can see that or not, you can actually see the grain of the metal. It has like a Damascusy looking twist to it, which is quite nice. I'm not going to refinish it. I'm going to keep it as original. I think I'll fire a few more rounds with it. We'll then take it inside and we'll take the number 5 and we'll do a side-by-side look at them, break them down, take the stocks off and see actually what makes them work. Because apart from a magazine cutout, they're pretty much the same rifle. There's no fancy gizmos going on. They're just pretty damned similar. Yep, last round. Alright, we'll go inside now and we'll do a strip down. Okay, you're going to have to excuse the angles and the light. I had to come inside to do this. So we'll just see how we go. So starting with the Model 5, which you know about, shows safe, chamber is empty, magazine is empty. To disassemble, squeeze this bottom tab on the magazine, now withdraw the magazine. To remove the bolt, pull the trigger and pull rearward. We can do a disassembly of that in a minute. To take the stock off, take a screwdriver. This is a 1950s army knife. Go into this turn screw here, and we turn. And we just remove that. Then revolve over, a bit of pushing, oh, not entirely out, there we go, there we go. That's the stock, so that's cutouts, and that's about that. We'll just put that off to the side, and here is the guts of it. So that gets out of the way, that's where your magazine lives, all that fun stuff. Now then, the Sportsman. Bring it over, show safe. We have no magazine to remove, so we pull on the bolts, pull the trigger, remove the bolt. That's good. Flip over with the same turn screw. Put that in. And do that and remove it. And I just want to first of all just say, look how beautiful the stock is, how it has that just colouring, and there's your BSA mark, but then maybe they didn't finish it right, or the guy who had it before me was doing a refinishing job, not sure. But it looks quite nice, and that's the cutout. So stock by stock, they look pretty similar. If I had to have a guess, I'd say I'd probably be able to put the Model 5 stock into the Model 5 stock onto the Model 1 Action. So anyway, that's that. And here's the guts of it. First of all, there's that discoloration I was talking about with the finishing coming off. That's okay. But that is it. You pull the trigger, your mainspring, which is this bit here, pushes down on this rod here, which causes the tension in the trigger. And that's it. So side by side, the actions look pretty much identical. Side by side with the bolts. This is the Model 1, that's the Model 5. To disassemble, pull back on the cocking piece, the handle will rotate, let it go forward, firing pin comes out. And the same for the Model 5, pull back, rotate, jiggle, release and down. So side by side, that's the same part really. Firing pins, side by side, that's the same part. Bodies, side by side, they look the same. Although on the Model 1 compared to the Model 5, there's definitely a slightly different finishing, and this one feels a little bit more rougher. Now then, this rear notch is that half cock thing I was talking about. I don't know if that's supposed to be there or not, but it looks like it's supposed to be. But then by the time of the Model 5, they just did away with it and just went with the full body. And just pull back, rotate and lock. For safety, pull back, rotate and lock. And yeah, so that's both bodies on lock. And then to assemble, it's the reverse. It's pull back on the cocking piece, insert firing pin, put the handle on, rotate until it falls into a little notch. It's the same for that one. Now, this is the Model 5 stock. Has a hole in it for the magazine. I'm curious. Yep, that'll work. That will function. I see. Oh, hold a minute. Doesn't want to go. Maybe some gentle persuasion. There we go, we got a bite. Yep, it's biting. What I'm feeling is it's being squeezed in from the bottom up, which feels a bit funky. I don't quite like that. That might put the accuracy off. But I guess if you needed a stock for a Model 1 and you had 2 or 3 Model 5s lying around, then you can absolutely use the Model 5 on the Model 1. You just probably have to put some washers on it or something. Okay, so yeah, I'll put these together off camera and we'll do a little bit more shooting outside, and I think that'll be about it. So I'll just click my fingers and we'll magically make it happen. Alrighty, so we are back outside, 5 rounds in the Model 5. I'm going to do 3 on the far away one, 2 on the close up one. GoPro still hasn't charged yet, so it's only this. I need to get a decent camera. Yeah, I'm poor. Here we go. Lead's bouncing. Okay, that's 5 on the 5. We'll do 1 on the 1. Ah, no, don't do that. Bad. Now I'll do 2 or 3 on the far away one and a few on the close up one. One thing I will say is the trigger's a lot lighter. So the other one you have a lot more of a comfortable creep and then it drops, whereas this is breathe on it and it goes. So I'm pulling, firm, there we go. As opposed to a lot of travel, so I can do that all day, and then it gets firm, tight, bang. I'd have to say I prefer the Model 5 trigger, because it gives you that bit of creep, and then crack one off. As opposed to empty chamber, quite a no creep and then just straight into it. But I can still hit the target with it most of the time. It takes a while to get there, and it just makes a good sounding thump noise. Alright, 3 rounds. we'll finish up with the Sportsman. Well, I fired 3 shots and I heard 3 hits, which is good, which means I didn't shoot the GoPro because GoPros are expensive. I'm getting fat and I need to lose some weight. Okay, so that is I guess a little video, not such a little video actually. That's a video on the BSA Sportsman. No, the BSA Sportsman. Normally known as the Model 1. It's a good rifle. I quite enjoyed it. It's a good trainer rifle for kids. If you have to shoot sheep, I'd say it's perfect for that. Just put 1 shot behind the ears and that's it. If you are in New Zealand, and if you are in the North Island, and if you have one, I am looking for a BSA Sportsman Model 10. They're actually quite difficult to come by. But if you have a Model 10 and you live in the North Island of New Zealand and you have one and you want to sell it, I would be interested. I really would be. If you're overseas, say in America, Australia, South Africa, sorry guys, that's not really going to work because of the import laws and shit like that. But yeah. Oh well, that's the video. I hope to see you another time, sometime soon. Alrighty then. Bye.